This was a very gross study, but it's one of my favorites.
Study.
It's a little
Looking
gross.
for participants
You ready?
for a very
Okay.
gross study.
So they brought people into their lab. They split them up into 2 different groups. And they made the first group wear a sweatsuit where they catch your sweat and run on the
Sounds
treadmill.
like a
So they
jackass
sweat a lot on
game.
the treadmill. The second group, they wore sweatsuits and they took them skydiving for the
Out of
first
the
time.
plane you go.
Both groups sweat a lot. Treadmill, sweat, and skydiving sweat. And they gave them both sweat samples to smell.
Here.
Or these poor
smell.
people didn't know what they were smelling.
Put
They
some
went,
lotion on the skin.
everyone who smelled the skydiving sweat had an activation in their own amygdala, their own fear response triggered. In other words, when they smelled fear sweat, they didn't know why, they began to feel afraid. Everyone who smelled the treadmill sweat had no change at all. This means that, yes, we can talk about facial expressions and body language and vocal cues and words, but there's also something chemically happening with the people around us, that we can literally smell fear and we catch it. And that is also why it's
Is
really
there-
important to follow our gut.